So Annabelle, what do you think of my new tidy room? Are you trying to look cool?
Maybe. Well, I've never seen the carpet in this room. I did not know you had a carpet. I'm pretty.
You didn't know what colour it was, did you?
I'm actually really shocked. I genuinely thought you had like wood or something. Like I just never noticed it.
Oh, you must have known I had carpet. It wasn't that bad before.
Probably from the feel of it, but I didn't know it was this colour.
No.
I just never noticed it because there's shit everywhere.
Well, I've decided not to hang. Well, except that's my prom dress. I don't know what to do with that.
I hide mine like.
Have you hid it? Well, mine was expensive, but I would never fit in it again. Oh. I've decided I can't actually reach the hangers up here, so I've just decided to fold everything because then I hate hanging stuff up. Do you like my?
Oh God.
Oh, wait, I was just thinking, have you noticed that before?
Yes, you disgust me. That is horrendous.
I think I just need to sort this desk out a bit, but it's all just random crap.
Please do not bring this much shit to the house next year.
Yeah. But it's all looking good. It's a small room, you've got to say.
Box room.
It's like a cupboard.
You've been boxed.
Outfit of the day.
Is it?
No.
Is it?
No, it's not.
Wait, you should do a Q&A.
Yeah, I would like to do one of them.
On your Instagram, right?
Yeah.
You should post like on notes,
Uh-huh.
just to like announce that you want to do a Q&A and in the comments below, like ask the questions and then you'll answer them in your video.
Yeah.
Is it filthy?
Yeah. Right, I'll get comfortable. I'm just trying not to look like a potato.
It's fine.
Right. So, welcome to my Q&A video, because the gym I'm going to at the moment... The gym I'm going to at the moment isn't really one that you can film in very much, so Annabelle's sort of been made a bit redundant. She's got nothing to do. This morning I texted her, I was so bored in bed, and I just texted Annabelle. I was like, I'm so bored, what are you up to? And she was like, I'm bored in bed, I want to kill myself. And I was like, same. This is so boring, man. Are you trying to look cool again?
No.
So I thought a Q&A video would be good. I wasn't really expecting many questions. I think I've done some posts before where I've said, oh, ask questions if you want, and then I didn't get anyone asking any questions, so I was like, well, I've got nothing to answer, but I've got a few questions that I can answer. So the first question is off Annabelle. What are you doing? First question is off Annabelle, and she said, what are your fave muscles to work out? And she asked that when I was with her, so I just told her, well, I've told you this before, what was it? And she named off every muscle group on earth before she actually remembered which muscles I like to train.
The back.
The back.
I've remembered it this
Yeah, the back's always been my favourite because it's a very short workout, but it's where I pull a lot of weight. I mean, maybe I push more weight with my legs, but at my back I just feel like I love pulling, and like I love rowing, I love the movements, and I know I train it very effectively because I've seen very good progress with my back growth. I'll probably have to post a picture on here, but like I made massive gains in my back compared to most of my other muscles because I train my back like Dorian Yates trains his back, because I believe less is more when you lift, and that's all Dorian Yates is about. It's about high intensity. Don't be in the gym for more than 45 minutes. Yeah, so thanks for that question, Annabelle. You've always been my #1 fan. Do you want to see something stressful? And my next question is off another guy who's been following me a long time. So I always like to see his comments on my pictures. He said, "What are your views on steroid use?"
Controversial.
Controversial. Yeah. Well, if you're into the bodybuilding sort of thing, you know, I mean, steroids just come very hand in hand with bodybuilding. I'd say. I mean, I don't know what people expect my views to be on steroid use, but I'm actually very for like drugs in sports, and I think drugs should be in sports, not just in bodybuilding, but in football, like any professional sport. Like I don't agree in stuff with like, you know, like boys going to the gym for like a few months and then like someone in the locker room shadily selling them some tren, and you know, and then they're injecting themselves after 3 months. I mean, that's just, you know, that just doesn't sound right. Drugs like steroids, and there's not just steroids, there's like other drugs that they use should, you know, it will always have its place in professional competitive bodybuilding. I don't see how bodybuilding could really be around without steroids. I mean, if you want to see natural bodybuilders, there's plenty of drug tested comps, not the IFBB, but there's plenty of international drug tested federations. And then you'll just see what I mean. If you look, I mean, obviously they look great, but it's just a completely different level when you're on a professional level.
What?
You just look very relaxed.
I'm chilling. I'm quite hot.
I could talk about my view on steroid use all day, to be honest. I mean, long story short, I am for it. Like, I think, especially for bodybuilders, it's just sort of like, I think what people think is like, oh, if you do steroids, you don't work very hard. You don't work very hard. Just flexing your massive muscles. You don't work very hard, but to be a top, you know, to be Mr. Olympia, to be anywhere near, to be a pro, you have to work as hard as you can and probably use the drugs. But I'm not saying that, like, I'm not saying anything here. I mean, I'm not saying that all pro bodybuilders use drugs, but you know, I know it's a very controversial subject, but that means I can put steroids in the title and I'll probably get more views, so clickbait. Say that again.
What do you bet I can get these two to light at the same time?
I'll get you a drink. Oh.
Buy me a drink, bitch.
My next question is, what is the meaning of life? Which I think was a bit sarcastic of my friend Daniel. And I know he always comes to me for advice and help on his life, because I'm just like, you know, I'm just great at giving advice, but I've got no advice for this one. I mean, I don't really believe in...
Nihilist.
I'm a bit of a nihilist,
That's
so...
nihilism,
isn't it?
Nihilism.
Yeah, nihilist. You know, how do you say Nietzsche?
What?
Nietzsche.
Nietzsche?
You know the philosopher?
Oh, Nietzsche.
Nietzsche.
Is it Nietzsche? Yeah.
I know, Friedrich... I don't know,
Is it...
she's the German.
I had forgotten what he's called though.
Friedrich Nietzsche. It's Niets.
Oh yeah.
Nietzsche.
Nietzsche.
I'll try to put a picture of him up. Yeah. I read one of his books and I was a bit like on some of his like views, especially on women and Jews. But
what is he like? Pro-life or pro?
He just comes from a time where he just like says some things about women.
Oh, okay.
And he's very anti-Semitic.
Yeah,
Semitic.
Whatever. This is Phil.
Yeah, but I do like some of his quotes. And some of his views, especially existentialist. Yeah. I mean, I do try not to be nihilist, and it doesn't mean like I'm a down person. Just
negative.
My belief is that there's no belief. You just look chilled out there, Annabelle.
That's all I'm doing.
One of my other long-time sort of followers has asked me, what is your goal? And I assume he means what's my bodybuilding goal. I think asking me what my lifetime goals are in like general life stuff. But yeah, what is your goal? for bodybuilding, well, it's always been like be Miss Olympia, basically, like Linda Murray, get really big and ripped and win the top competition. Obviously, they've gotten rid of the Miss Olympia now. They got rid of that in 2014. It's a serious issue I'm talking about here.
Sorry.
Got rid of that in 2014 with no replacement. I mean, they just got rid of it. But I mean, so a couple, Crystal and Jake Wood, who I'm guessing they're just really rich and really love female bodybuilding, because they've set up and promoted this other show called, and a few other shows, Miss Rising Phoenix, which is amazing because it means we can get to see all our favourite female bodybuilders and new female bodybuilders up on stage competing for the Miss Rising Phoenix title, which I don't think's any less than the Miss Olympia title, but obviously since it's not the Miss Olympia, then I don't know how people feel about it. So I mean, I would say like, I want to be the Miss Rising Phoenix if it's still around, because I've got a long way yet. I need to turn pro first, and turning pro is hard because they've done away with female bodybuilding in the UK BFF practically. They've got women's physique still, which I have a good chance of winning, but I've noticed that a lot of the last shows there's not been anyone turning up for women's physique, and there's never many. I don't know if that's next for the axing, and then I'll just have women's figure. And I'm not really keen on women's figure, just competing myself, because you have to go on heels and that, and there's no flexing, and it's. I'd hopefully. I'd like to think I'm too big for that as well. So.
Is physique the next one up from bikini?
No, it goes bikini, then it goes figure.
Oh yeah.
And then it goes women's physique, and then it goes women's bodybuilding. Okay. So they're just sort of getting, as everyone gets bigger, they're just sort of axing it all. So I don't know. Maybe the future isn't in competitive bodybuilding. Maybe it's just, I'd still get big anyway, because I'd probably just get photos taken, like get some photo shoots. I love seeing like female bodybuilder photo shoots, like especially like by Bill Dobbins, where they're in like fancy dress costumes and stuff, and I think it's really arty.
Like goddesses.
Yeah, like
Grecian goddesses.
Yes, Grecian goddesses. So yeah, long story short, hopefully become pro in women's physique, and then compete in pro women's bodybuilding after I get big enough and stuff. If the competitive sort of side of it sort of really fails, I'd still just get really big. Like Juliet Bergman is someone who I'll put a picture up of her, and she's someone whose physique I'd really like to sort of get close to.
Does she have a short blonde bob?
Yeah. I show everyone her.
Is she quite short? Like
yeah, she's my height. Yeah. Because I'm only 5'2", so I need to be I couldn't look like Linda Murray because she's a few inches taller than me and got like she's got better proportions than me as well. So, but I know Juliet Bergman. I do match her quite well proportionally, so hopefully I could match her. A bat. You might see bats here.
Yeah.
We do get. Yeah, we get bats in Newton Hall.
There's a frog that jumps under the fence gate, and it probably goes like under the decken.
My dad said he saw a frog this morning that climbed up a wall or something.
Oh.
So. And my next question is off one of my friends from Sheffield, so that was a very nice surprise. I haven't Sayeli, I haven't talked to her in a while, but it's very nice to hear from you. She said she started lifting this year while on placement, and recently things got very busy. She took a break from the gym and from eating clean. Would you have any advice on how to best get back into a routine of following a program and eating clean? Well,
the camera's not on your face.
Oh. Do we really want it on my face though? Well, that's a very good question. I mean, this happens to a lot of people. You go in a sort of period of like being really into it and being then, other thing, like life happens, and it can't be your whole life. I took 3 weeks off this year for my holiday, and it felt really weird. Yeah, it felt really weird. So, but getting back after that, I mean, what you find is just start slowly and gradually. Don't try and don't say like, oh, Monday I'm gonna do my I'm going to start my diet program, and I'm going to go to the gym. And maybe if you, get your gym sorted out first, maybe, and get into lifting, because food's usually a lot harder, and you have to be a lot more motivated for food. You know, because depending on what your goals are, like I don't know what your goals are, so if you wanted to say like put on some more muscle, you'd have to try fit some more protein and go really hard at the gym. But I'd just say get back into the gym and sort of really enjoy it, like do things that you enjoy about it, and then after you get back into that sort of schedule, then you can sort of fall back into, you know, your sort of structured eating, yeah, getting like your meals in and stuff. Yeah. No. There you go. This coward.
I don't want pizza.
You've just gone into the shadows.
The shadows. Oh, is it recording?
Yeah. Gollum. Oh, it's nice and blue and orange. Actually, this is perfect, this lighting, because I'm orange and the background's blue.
You mean I'm in the background?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
blue. You can't see me.
Just
Thanks.
fuck. I nearly missed out this question, but I got a laugh when I've read it. Someone asked, do boys get intimidated or scared when they see your beautiful large muscles? Well, thank you for calling my muscles beautiful and large.
That's what you like to hear.
That's what I like to hear, yeah. Well, I mean, boys have varying opinions on my muscles, and some are very into them. Fetishizing, yeah. Some of them very into them. Obviously, then, I mean, I think you'd expect that boys wouldn't really be into them, like. But what I find is boys are into them, but they really like to keep it secret.
Because they don't want to be known as the submissive.
The boys don't like being known as a submissive, even if it's with a woman. I suppose there's still that. Oh god, there's still that fear of being seen as gay or homosexual, which you shouldn't really have a fear. It's the fear of feminization. Emasculation.
Which has nothing to do with sexuality.
Which has nothing to do with anything. Yeah. So I get a lot of boys like sort of messaging me, but they'll totally keep their identity secret. And usually they've got like a wife and kids and stuff, and it's a bit weird. Obviously I don't really talk to them, but you know, but so far for boys my age that I like, I find that a lot of boys do quite like my muscles. They'll jokingly say they're scared. I don't know if they're genuinely quite scared. I mean, sometimes they are just like, oh my god, you could beat me up. It's just like, well, I'm not going to. I just look like I can. So, yeah, but yeah, it's just a surprise, because like it's not like if you're a girl and you want to get into bodybuilding and you're just like, oh no, boys will ever fancy me ever again. You shouldn't really do it you should, like, I didn't really care, but boys will. I think whatever body type you have, boys have a fetish for it, even if you're really skinny or really big or short or tall. Like, you know, boys pretty much like anything, I think. So yeah. But I still haven't had much luck, but that's the gist of it.
Bubbles away.
Oh Jesus. Oh, this is nice. It's lush, like.
Going into the shadows. You need to come out of the shadows.
We need a glass of wine.
I know, I'll get one when we go in. Do you want red or white? White.
Right, yeah.
Easy question.
This is the life.
Are you enjoying those jets, Lorna?
I don't know how I would ever use them though.
Yeah. I'm going to stop recording so we can enjoy it.
Yeah.
That sounded wrong, but maybe cut that out.
So we can enjoy it.
Where's
the leather sex.
Don't, that's... It's...